So here is one unique problem that I am encountering, but I did not expect it when I designed all of this. And so, because I didn't know about it, now that it is coming up, I am discovering that it's causing a little bit of a challenge for me. These two containers here are about 170 gallons worth of volume in terms of liquid. So I plumb in two lines to go in here because I'm gonna add additional filtration, and these are oyster shells. So one of them is partially, like almost half, well, like 2/3 of the way filled. The other one is completely empty, but I'm running the pump to test it out. And here is what I'm discovering. This is my pond water, and this is the max level that it's here. This is the max level that it goes up. And the reason for this was because a while back when I installed the liner, I had sliced out here this piece to fold it in the corner, but at the time it was actually over the edge. However, as the water got into the pond, it settled and then it kind of dragged down, and now that little cutout is causing, you know, maybe an extra inch or so of water to go below the edge of where I want the water level to be. So that's the primary issue, but not the only issue. The real issue is actually this. So I got originally two pumps right here, 1, 2, and then I added these two for my two new lines. And I did not know this at the time, but let me open this up. So here is what's happening. Originally with the two pumps, my water level was up to here, right here. When I had the third pump, it went down to here or so. But with the fourth pump, look how low it is right now. So I'm gonna take a tape measure and then gonna quickly measure it. So the water is actually at about, yep, as predicted, it's about 3.5 inches. Oops, sorry about that. So it's about 3.5 inches below the top of the waste tray. But then, you know, the majority of the time, if you think about it, if your water is 3.5 inches below the gravity line, that means you're losing out all this screen space right here. So that's about 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 of these slots here that can be filtering the water. So what's happening is the pump is sucking all this water and it's draining it really fast, and then I'm not using up all the screen space, so I end up getting water drain out. I mean, the clean cycle kicks in a little too much, way more than I needed. So I gotta find a way to bring the water back here and still use the 4 pumps. I've only used 2 inlets right here. Here's 1, and then here's 2. Oh, back there. Now I put in a valve here as an auxiliary just in case I need to add more later on, which I think I might have to figure something to do with that. Then I capped this one because I wasn't going to use it. I figured that these 2 lines would give me sufficient water intake, but I guess not. I guess with 4 pumps it's pushing too much, maybe around 14,000 gallons total. The other solution possibly is moving these sensors down a little bit lower into the clean side, maybe like 4 more inches, so that would not trigger the clean cycle so frequent. But that's where I'm at right now, so I'm hoping to resolve this. I was thinking maybe possibly cutting out the cinder blocks and putting a niche for the skimmer, but that's going to be a big problem because these are not just hollow cinder blocks. I fill them in with rebars and concrete, so that's probably the last thing I want to do. Alright, so if there's any suggestions, let me know. So currently here is the drawdown. It is about 3.5 inches right here, 3.5 inches. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shut down all the pumps and then see where it's at. I expect it to overflow. All right, here we go. So the water is quickly coming back up, and yep, overflow since the tray. See? There we go. And I gotta pump it back up.